Do not worry.
Well, howdy, folks. Welcome to a brand new episode of Do Not Worry. I'm your host, Anthony, coming to you once again from Junior with Nadim.
Hi, guys.
Esteemed intern and sort of co-host. Folks, I'm sick, as you can tell from the thumbnail. I've been diagnosed with a deadly virus, deadly disease. Am I going to live? What kind of treatment am I going to need? Stay tuned to find out. But first, before we get into this week's crazy episode, folks, where we're going to be talking about, is OhMyJad angry at me after what we said last week? Did we finally find a Nutella clone that tastes better than Nutella? Everybody in Lebanon has been talking about this product right here, this Danway Choco Spread, as the one and only replacement to Nutella. What's up with all these crazy prom-posals? There's prom-posal madness going around in Lebanon. We're going to be talking about that. And there's a lot more. Okay, boxing tournament. Nadim's film is going to be in the Cannes Film Festival. All these sorts of topics, folks. So stay tuned for a good old time. Bas kamena, before we get into that, let's take a second to thank some brand new patrons, folks. Hashtag always worried, who I think is my cousin Sarah Jane. So Sarah Jane, thank you.
Wow.
Much love. Yeah, she's awesome. She's great. I saw her email. I can see her email address. So I think she was trying to be anonymous. Fuad Bouharib, also a blonde patron. Joyce Kallas, thank you for joining. And a new superhero patron, Maroon Bouslayman. So thank you to these four beautiful patrons who are now going to have their names in the Joseph Merab documentary credits. Folks, this is your last chance to get your names in the Joseph Merab documentary. We are filming it next weekend. Okay? Next weekend, and I don't think I'm going to sleep there anymore. I need to feed the cat, bro. Who's going to take care of the cat when I'm away for 3 days? Bro, I don't want to sleep there, man. I don't want to sleep there. So I might not sleep there anymore, but we're still committed to this documentary. But I really don't know if I want to sleep. I really got to feed my cat. He's very difficult with food. I've chronicled his adventures, his food. Thank you to these beautiful patrons. God bless you. And let me thank some other patrons like Jad Al-Haj, Sarah M., El Jiji, Julien Malouf, Miss Blacksmith, and Mustafa Kalo, and superhero patrons like Maroon Bouslayman, who I just thanked, Melting Around, Nadim Ghraib, Ned and Ryan Nabulsi, and our God-tier patrons, Jessica and Rifat Fakiha and Burgery. We thank you guys so much. This show could not exist without you. I could not pay the interns without you. If you guys would like to support us, please find a tier that is right for you on our Patreon page. What else did I... like the video, leave a comment, all that good stuff, your engagement, folks. We love all that stuff. Anyways, and if you'd like to support us, folks, support this podcast, please buy. We have empty bottles. We drank them, okay? I need some new filled bottles. Get our bottle, our Do Not Worry cocktail from Stirred Not Shaken. You can order it from Stirred Not Shaken's Instagram page or on Toters. It's also in a few Spinneys locations and Grab and Go Madam Khayil. It is made of a delicious blend of gin, berry blend, cranberry, and passion fruit, folks. It is delicious. A lot of you guys have been buying it and giving it great reviews. And we get a cut of every bottle you buy. We get a cut. Obviously, if you buy it off of the Instagram page, we get a bigger cut. So do that. And the first $100 are going straight to Nadim. So if you want Nadim to get $100, buy the bottle. First $100.
Sorry, قطعتك.
Let me finish. This is for you. First $100 will go to Nadim. كرمالك عم بحكي يعني. كمل.
تيكي بضحك هديك الحلقة كيف هيك تشوف الحلقة عم تفضل القنينة عم تفضل شوي مع نور.
It was just Noor drinking.
Throughout the episode.
Folks, let's get kicked off on this lovely Thursday for you guys. I'm feeling sick. I don't know what happened, folks. I'm feeling sick. I'm not diagnosed with anything, okay? I don't have a serious life-threatening disease, but it could be one of two things. I went to the boxing tournament over on Saturday and Sunday. I'll talk a little bit more about it later. رحنا على بطولة البوكسينج درجة تانية لبنان. So I may have gotten it there because there's a lot of sweaty dudes in there. I may have gotten it. It's been getting hotter lately, so I slept with the AC cranking the whole night, and I slept in my boxers. That may have done it. So I either got like some kind of virus at the boxing tournament or darbit AC. I don't know. My throat kind of hurts. I've had these false alarms before where for like a whole day I'm on the cusp of getting sick, but it doesn't actually develop into anything. Like I'll wake up tomorrow and I'll be fine. But my throat has been kind of annoying all day, and I've had a light cough. فما بعرف يعني it ain't looking too good.
بحس من ورا الاي سي برو يعني هلا الاي سي انا
Could be هلا it's hot though we need the AC لا.
ايه مبلا بس انه I guess اذا بتنام بالاي سي يعني شيء.
But yeah, so anyways, I'm sorry guys. يعني we couldn't skip. I mean, just يعني this because already skipped this month. I'm like, ain't no way I'm skipping. It doesn't matter if I'm dying or in my deathbed. Y'all are getting an episode, okay? You're getting a show. That's how committed we are. Secondly, folks, you guys know I've been looking for work. You know, I've been on this journey with you guys for not that long, to be fair. Well, good news. I got a job. I don't have to leave the country.
برافو
I don't
Anthony.
have to leave the
حيضل معنا
country.
بلبنان.
I can stay here. The podcast can keep going for, I mean, as long as I can still do it, you know what I mean? I think we're running out of topics.
بدك بطل تسخن وتاكل بوكسات.
بدنا نبطل نسخن.
كسر حالك برو.
That's the least of my problems. But I got a job, folks, and if you're wondering, Anthony, what kind of job did you get? What did you do? Did you find what career opportunity did you find? I got my old job back. My old job back, folks. The job I had over a year ago that I left. I reached out to my CEO. You know, I was like, listen, man, I'd love to come back if y'all will have me. Turns out, lo and behold, lucky, you know, turned out to be lucky as hell. They were kind of looking for someone.
Welcome back.
The stars aligned. I love everybody there. I love the team. Excited to be back. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not used to this anymore. I started working today, literally today. Earlier than I was supposed to. Someone on the team gave birth earlier than was expected. Christina Elf Mabrouk, the new little beautiful baby that's born. So I had to start today, which I was not expecting. My whole life has been turned around, folks. I've been, for the past few months at least, my whole life has been podcasting and boxing. That's it. It's been kind of a dream life in a way. I woke up early. I'd go box 3 times a week, like 2 hours every time. It's all over. Now I'm a working man. You know what I mean? I'm a working man. No, it's cool. I'm still gonna do my boxing, but night lessons. You know, it's a little bit busier, but so no, hey, we ain't gonna be stopping that boxing. But for everybody out there concerned for Anthony, concerned for the fate of this podcast, am I gonna have to go back to the States, folks? We're here. We are safe. Daddy found a job, so we're good to go, folks. I can survive. Another kind of fun little piece of news. We have an upcoming partnership with the Bros, folks. The Bros, like arguably the best burger place in Madam Khair right now in Beirut. You can go grab an awesome bite. I love that place. I love the dudes over there. We are invited to their like little launch party tomorrow on Wednesday. Yeah, and we're shooting this, as you know, on a Tuesday. So tomorrow we'll be going there and we'll be shooting a little video that we will be premiering next week of the new location. It looks pretty banging. You know, they used to have the little spot in Madam Khair. They've moved to a much bigger location. So I'm excited to go. I hope I don't get more sick. I hope I can maintain sort of this level of sickness. I think I can go and spread my disease to everybody at the event. But otherwise, if I can't go, I have vowed. All the interns are going. Okay, you guys are going. You're gonna film the little vlog there. Show us that new location. But I'm super excited to work with the Bros, man. We're gonna try to come up with some cool gifts for you guys in the upcoming weeks and stuff like that. Let's see what we can come up with. But I'm excited. So look forward to that next week. You know, us visiting the Bros for the first time, the brand new location. And speaking of boxing, as I was earlier, folks, like I said, I went to the Lebanese boxing tournament. I don't know what it's called. It's like, I think it's official. You know, it's the official, it's the government tournament. I shot a bunch of footage over Saturday and Sunday. Now, the footage you're about to see was shot on the first day, on Saturday. I'm going to have to mute it because the music that fan of the show, viewer, Eli Arja, and he boxes at my gym, he edited. So I shot all the footage. I sent it to him, and he put this together really quickly. So Eli, thank you for the edit. But the music is copyright protected. Elijah, you're going to replace this with some copyright-free music editing. But let's watch this as I tell you guys a little bit.
على تبع جون هو كان عامل بوكسينج وحط تبع جون.
There we go. Yeah, I was thinking, but no, I want something a little bit cooler. So this is my coach, is the guy with the beard, Coach Sherbil. All right, he's putting Vaseline on the face of the boxers, Vaseline in them up, a little bit of warm up before the fight. That's Pedros, the guy getting the red hand wraps on right now. This dude, he's the assistant coach. He's the guy who gave me a bruised rib. Pedros, I'll never forgive you for that. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, this is Joe. Oh. He won both of his fights. He had a fight on Saturday. He had a fight on Sunday. He won both of them. By the way, dude, again, I'm new to boxing. I still ما كتير بفهم يعني Lebanese boxing and like where everyone's at. All I can tell you is that we had 9 fights scheduled on Saturday and Sunday. Like our gym, we won all 9 of our fights.
Wow.
We're 9 for 9, yeah. We didn't lose a single fight. None of our fighters lost. And every time we would win a fight, like the other coaches would walk up to my coach and like take his phone number and ask if they can come spar with us at our gym.
Wow.
It's pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie. Haddad, to be completely honest with you guys, is the tournament the most organized thing in the world? I'm gonna be pretty honest with you guys. No, it's not. And again, this is the Lebanese boxing tournament. There's zero money in the sport. Like zero money. Plus, all the money in sports goes into basketball. And like بيبقى شي $1,000 that they spread amongst every other sport. So boxing, unfortunately, is a victim to a complete lack of like budget. No, there are no funds, you know, to like support this, which is sad because there's a lot of talented boxers, man, that go there and all they want to do is an opportunity to show what they can do, improve on their skills. You know what I'm saying? But there's no federation to actually support them, which is sad to see. And like I think this is the first time in like 5 years that my coach competes, where he goes to the competition and takes fighters. He hasn't done this in years this time because he had a really good crop of fighters and they all wanted to fight. He's like, fuck it, let's go. So I went with them and I filmed all of their fights just so that it's important for them to get footage that they can watch back later, you know what I mean, to learn from their mistakes or see what they can improve on, etc. And the finals are this Saturday. So I'm going to be going with them this Saturday to film the finals and watch the last matches, be with them as like moral support. Dude, this is the heavyweight Ricardo, bro. He fucking almost ripped the dude's head off, bro. Boom, look at that shit, bro. Almost killed him, man. This is crazy.
تعرف by the way there's a Lebanese hockey team وربحنا tournament.
We have you see, dude, honestly, every Lebanese athlete who does well, OhMyJad is doing it despite a complete lack of support from the government. You know what I mean? Like Mafi wala OhMyJad, unless it's basketball, plus football gets maybe a little bit of money, a tiny bit of money. Still, football is completely underfunded. يعني لعيبة الفوتبول بلبنان, they have multiple jobs to support themselves. They can't just live off of their football contracts.
True, bro. These are champions, but ربحوا هلا شي من يومين.
Wow, that's awesome, bro. Yeah. Again, they're doing it without any support, bro. And these guys are doing it off of pure talent and pure drive and pure commitment. So again, it was a just crazy learning experience for me to see the boxing tournament, just to see how fighters are prepping before a fight. And again, everything you learn at the gym doesn't go out the window once you step in the ring, but it's a completely different world. Just watching how the coach and the assistant coach, Big George, were like coaching the fighters as they're fighting, just like in between rounds. Like it's just cool, man, watching all this shit in real time. I just wish the sport had more support. I just wish the federation took things a little bit more seriously. I wish things were a little bit more organized. Like at the weigh-ins, when the fighters go to get their weight, like at one point, a guy from like Uda was like, "Min ba'd ma akhad wazno?" Like عشوائي, like yeah, ew, I'm bijad, bro. It's like, bro, relax. Like this is an official tournament. There isn't, and like my coach, he knows this. Everyone's aware of this. But if you want to fight, you want your fighters to compete, you have to go there and kind of just deal with it. So, anyways, I'm excited to go on Saturday. And there's one unfortunate, the fact that I have to go watch the finals on Saturday and film the fights on Saturday. I am missing Isabella Khouri's birthday. Isabella, who is a patron of this podcast. Isabella, who is one half of Ratcat, who made us this beautiful carpet. I was invited to her birthday on Saturday. Isabella, I'm sorry I'm not going to be able to make it. I sent her a message today. I feel horrible. Isabella, we love you. Happy birthday. Everybody in the comments. Wish Isabella a happy birthday. They are amazing. She's such an amazing supporter of this show. Again, with this lovely gift. Even if it wasn't for this gift, you know, the fact that she's a patron, she watches every week. She's amazing. Isabella, we love you. I'm sorry I have to miss your birthday. I feel horrible about it. But we're going to get you these W's from the boxing tournament. I promise you, we're getting home. We're bringing home the dub. Okay, just for you, Isabella. I promise. So, yeah, that was it. I hope you guys are, again, this whole boxing thing has been extremely interesting, extremely fun. I'm part of the community now, man. It's fun, you know. I think they kind of like me there. It's nice. Nobody likes me. Nadim. Nadim, folks, for those of you who don't know, Nadim is a young filmmaker. He studied cinema bil Alba. You made a short film not long ago called Maman.
Yeah.
We you framed a still of that film that we have hanging here in the studio. You guys can't see it. Your film's been nominated, or like mish nominated, but it's going to be presented or shown at a bunch of screenings or at a bunch of festivals and events like Cannes. Tell us a little bit more about this, Nadim.
Okay, it's not بكان, but it's dans le marché du cinéma بكان. It's not the official selection, but anyways, it's something really cool, really good. Yeah, so I did this movie a year ago. Now it's هيك it will be screened at Cabriolet the 3rd of June. روحوا احضروه. And it won a prize called the Rai Prize.
The Rai Prize?
Yeah, بكوبيام. It's هيك it's Italian TV and they bought the rights هيك. فهي
Amazing.
بس
والله
it's been a year تقريبا ان صورته وساعتها it's هيك my baby انا بحبه كثير فين بس like انت اعطينا رايك فين تحضر.
Nadim learned everything he knows and he got the confidence to make Maman after editing the Shada documentary. It gave him all
وحياة
the,
الله
and everything he learned بالقلب ما له عازة. It's once he came and started working with Anthony and he got real experience under his belt making the Shada documentary, then John the Kilimanjaro, all that stuff.
كلهم yeah.
Then you acquired the skill set necessary. And I watched the film, it was very nice. And you actually sent me the script a while ago,
Yeah.
which I had read, and I cried reading the script. It was very depressing short film. And make no mistakes about it, folks. If you're looking for a fun time with your friends, his short film is not the film to watch. Not at all. You know what I mean? You'll hate your life after watching it, but it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a piece of art. You know what I mean? It's a film d'auteur, basically, which is what Nadim is. Unless he works with me, then we're making garbage together.
فانه اذا حدا بده يحضروا like hit me up بتكون يعني
ببعت لكم اللينك exclusive link على الانستا.
بعتوا لي do not worry 10.
مبروك we're proud of you, very proud of you, boy. Bravo.
Merci.
Bravo. It's like one of my math teachers used to say. Bravo. That needs to be a fucking TikTok gimmick. Bravo. I should start it. Yeah, ما عندي وقت بقى. خلص now I work. خلص بين الشغل بين البودكاست وبين البوكسينج. No more free time for Anthony. No more free time, baby. Okay, before we get into the official topics, I feel like these intros this is an intro, but these early personal life topics are getting longer and longer. I like talking about this shit. I don't know about you guys, man. Sometimes I'm more interested in talking about myself than these people. Not Jiji, though. We love Jiji. Noor sent us this today. Jiji got some kind of obnoxious comment. We just love her response. She's such a classy, lovely lady. This is how you handle criticism. Unlike me, when I get a negative comment, if I can get
بدي اوقف البودكاست
بدي اوقف البودكاست بدبريز bro. Look at this. I need to start reacting the way Jiji reacts.
All is good. تفاجأت بهذا الكومنت and أكيد it's a fake account. Yet let's call him or let's call her Samer.
Let's just read what that comment says. Can you read what it says?
ما عم بقشع.
It says اشتغلي Jiji something but he says and all your audience هن مساطيل basically. He's calling her audience مساطيل. Yeah, I know. He's just being an asshole and he called her audience مساطيل.
Okay.
وسامر thank you لأنك أو لأنك أخذتي وقت تكتبي أو تكتب كومنت على فيديو ما عجبك أو ما عجبك. Thank you for هيك sharing your ideas بس not thank you for calling my community بالكلمة يلي استعملتها أو استعملتيها. I really love my community they are very positive and good people. يلا I hope you هيك feel important enough by sharing words معنا. I will pin your comment حتى so you can هيك be happy about yourself.
Wow, bro. Jiji, wow.
Bravo, Jiji. Don't touch the microphone. No?
عمل take.
Have you been touching it throughout the broadcast? Bravo, Jiji. There's a lot of clapping in this episode, I feel. Bravo. No, what
a proud episode.
Such a snarky comment. Such a the correct way to get back at someone. Bravo, Jiji. We support you. We love you. Friend of the show. Another friend of the show. Well, not really. We don't know her, but it's the Piniata lady from last week. Her name is Noelle Consort. I asked Noor to do some additional research about this Piniata lady because I was just fascinated. And honestly, to be honest, I didn't even know that it was legal to make huge cock pinatas in Lebanon, like where there's just all these weird laws about shit. Like she take off the rainbow from the bag of chips to like just weird stuff. So I'm like huge cock pinatas was not something I anticipated they would be okay with. So we have some new TikToks from her. Hona, she's, I guess, explaining how she makes pinatas.
كيف ما شايفين هاي البينياتا مش ظابطة معي، ما في شي مستحيل، حضلني أعملها تتزبط. حذروا شو عم بعمل أي بينياتا، إذا بتعرفوا اكتبوا لي بالكومنت. هاو الأوراق أنا ما بتعرفوا منين بجيبهم من العالم بشتريهم، اول شيء بيستفيدوا، انا بستفيد، بعمل فيهم بينياتا، بيعهم، انا بستفيد.
I can't tell what this is. It looks like it could be a prolapse.
مش اذا صار عمري
It's not a boob.
56 سنه يعني انا
It's not a penis.
ونق ومدري شو انه خلصت.
But it could be like a prolapsed anus.
كثير استفيد واعمل اشياء.
ابدا ما عم بقشع، ما عم بفهم.
بتعرفوا شو؟
بتستعمل دفاتر باليوم.
اهم شيء
It's just paper, right? It's like paper mache. I don't know how to fucking make pinatas.
ابدا لازم يكون عندكم شيء تعملوا تستفيد.
Anyways, this isn't sexual enough for me. Sorry, lady. Noel, now we're looking for the good stuff. هون شو في number 2. Oh, here we go.
Wow.
Big penis. Big old penis. Barbie girl, we're gonna have to mute this one. She's celebrating with... She's playing Barbie girl and hanging out with a huge cock wearing a papillon with sunglasses. This is kind of... This is... Dude, we need to buy one of these and have them. We need to have a huge... We can have a huge cock right here in the corner. But the pest will get banned. Like, I don't think you can have this on YouTube and like still be monetized. Like, my bad.
This is a work of art.
Stop using copyrighted music, yeah, Noel. Again, it's her and her cocks. You know, she's like a... There's like crazy cat ladies, old ladies that hang out with cats all day. She's like a crazy cock lady.
Yeah. She hangs out with cock piniata.
She just hangs out with giant penises all day. Just pinata penises. Okay, we're gonna mute this as well. Is she naked, bro?
No.
Okay, no, she's wearing a flesh-colored bodysuit with like feathers covering her naked body. Oh my god. No,
شو ها bro شو هيدا؟
you're way too extra. You did not have to go all the way there. You can just show us the dinosaur pinata. فهمنا عليك. ما ضروري تتزلطي وتلبسي هيك شيء يا نوال. Oh my god. Okay, this is the same cock that was in the other video. I don't think she sold that guy.
نتجوز على العيد وبدنا نعمر بيت جديد.
Got a black cock, the white cock, pink cock, extra pink cock, baby blue cock. This is for a baby gender reveal party. You know? If it's a boy, you get the blue cock that shows up. You know what? This is good for gender reveals. You know, when I have a baby and I'm gonna do my gender reveal party, if it's a boy, you're getting everybody gets a little baby blue cock on their plate. You know what I'm saying? This is...
كتير ذكرتنا ببريتني سبيرز. هلا
this is Britney Spears in like 10-15 years.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Moving on, folks. Moving on from Piniata Lady. Zoulfy. Last week we talked about Zoulfy, whether or not his hair was natural or if it was a perm. Well, folks, we have our answer. We thought it was a perm, yani. Noor and myself, we hypothesized. We have the proof, folks. It is a perm.
كل مرة شو قلنا لهم بالفيديو اللي قبل يا بلال؟ قلنا لهم قد ما كان الشعر قصير بنعمله كيرلي، هالمرة قد ما كان الشعر طويل بنعمله كيرلي، نروح لفرجيك هلا الكيرلي عند بلال. بلش الشغل الحلو، شو هالشغل الحلو يا بلال؟ لك قد ما كان شعرك قصير.
That's a lot of dedication for hair. I don't know, the most dedication I've ever gone with my hair was when I dyed it blonde. Like, that was... You're in, yeah. And once you do that, you're fucking stuck with it. Once. I did it once, though. And it was too much. I hated it. Just it dried the shit out of my hair.
شرفنا على صالون بلال. ليك الشغل ليك ما أكلوش نص ساعة. وإذا ما بدك إياهم يطولوا بالليل بتغسلهم بيروحوا. ليك الشغل المظبوط. ليك. شو يا بلال؟ شو بدنا نقول لهم يعني؟
3 أيام حبيبي.
3 أيام؟
3 أيام.
وإذا بدي إياهم 7 أشهر؟
فيك تعملهم.
يعني فيك تعملهم لنهار ولا 3 ولا 7 أشهر. بس وين؟
But should I try this? Should I curl my hair?
انت نو واي برو باين هو تاع جانزي تاع برمانة.
باين بعد انا بدي اعملهم كيرلي خيي.
اعملهم كيرلي.
نتسلى بس is it like the process انه like I don't want to burn my hair anymore. كل شيء heat and stuff like that, you know what I mean?
ايه ما
I want to keep it away from my hair. لا ما بدي. Even though Twitter has been a complete shit show, like I'm hating the app experience is getting worse and worse. It is still a great source for topics, to be honest with you guys. And there's I've heard of this before now. It's these surgeries to get taller, basically. Okay, you can lengthen the size of your legs, the length of your legs. If you're too short, you can make your legs a little bit longer, and you gain, you know, some inches. Like, this is a guy who did a before and after, and you can kind of see, you know what I mean? Like,
sure.
Yep, he got his legs extended. Okay. And let's watch a video of another guy. Basically, this is on Twitter, kind of walking you through the process. This also has copyrighted music, so let me just, we'll play it and mute it. So, I don't know what he has in his legs here. Like, it looks painful as fuck, bro.
Bro.
Like, there's this metal thing attached to your legs. Haddad, there's another video that kind of explains it. Like, they literally break your bones. They put a thing in there, and then, like, it's extending it. It's really painful. Like, the dude can't walk. He needs this walker. You know what I mean? The whole time. He's doing some workouts.
هو بس قصير or is he like
No, he's just short.
where?
Haddad, you'll see the before and after at the end of this. So he needs canes. Like, literally, dude, you literally break your legs. It's kind of like how Rhino... Look.
Whoa. Bro, no way.
Okay, so we can stop the video here, but let's just go back to his before and after. So all of this... He's not that short. Again, look, guys, I'm a relatively tall dude. Who am I to judge someone if you feel short and you feel like that is affecting your life and you're willing to go through all of that to get a little bit taller? I don't know how the guy feels. I don't live in his day-to-day. But no, it wasn't that bad. Let's see what it actually takes to get one of these surgeries and what it actually means.
Want to be taller? This is a question that a lot of people have. In this animation, I'm going to show you how we lengthen the tibia, which is the shin bone, but it can also be done in your thigh bone, which is the femur. First, a small incision right below the knee is performed. The nail is inserted into the shin bone, and the bone, the tibia, is cut, and the nail is advanced further down. Once the nail is advanced further down, we are securing it with screws so it does not move. We also have to cut the fibula, which is that other extra bone right next to it. Now, this part of the operation is done. The patient is going to go home with that device. He or she will be holding that device once a day against the bone and activate a button. This will tell the device to lengthen itself inside the bone. This process is repeated daily as we are lengthening.
Ouch. So now it makes a little bit more... Maybe we should have watched this before the other video. But now when you look back at the other video, he has like those metallic things sticking out of his legs. That's what he's doing. He's pressing it. Would you do it if you were short?
أبدا.
Wouldn't want to go through all of this?
No way.
Yeah, I feel like I would... I might not love being short, but I'll begrudgingly accept it and be like, this is the hand I was dealt. These are the cards I was dealt, and I'm going to deal with it. This just looks painful. If there was a quicker, less painful way, sure, hey, pop a pill, gain 5 inches the next day. Why not? But it's like all these crazy elaborate operations, bro.
في هول في قصص فيك تحطهم بالصباط or whatever شيء هيك.
هلا Robert Downey Jr. بيلبس كعب basically. Robert Downey Jr. Like if you ever notice, دايما بيلبس pas d'éléphant. He wears like bell bottoms and he's covering shoes that have like هالقد كعب. He's really self-conscious about being short. So I mean, there's a lot of short kings and queens out there. We love you guys. Ain't no reason to feel bad about it. Okay, well it's time for... I think you're excited for this.
Yeah.
So last week, folks, we just talked about how, on Hisham Haddad's show, they featured Zoulfy. They heavily featured Zoulfy. And I was like, are they ripping us off? Are they copying us? We were doing it as a joke. I mentioned that OhMyJad watches the show, and he's a fan of the show, and he interacts with us. He writes comments and stuff like that. So I was like, maybe, was it possible that they, borrowed the idea of Zoulfy? Maybe they're being inspired by our podcast and kind of applying some of those ideas on their show. I meant it as a joke. I like Jad Bukaram. He's a very sweet man. All our interactions together have been very nice, very positive. He sent me a voice note after the episode came out. And I'll be honest with you guys. Jad, I saw your voice note. I'm scared. Okay? This happens all the time. And every time I talk about someone on the podcast, I get a voice note and I'm like, fuck, are they mad? Are they upset? Usually I listen to it within the first 2 days. This one, I didn't want to listen to it because I was worried that it was just going to ruin my day and it was going to completely ruin my mood. I don't know what he's going to say. Is he going to feel betrayed? Like, why would you show a DM? I don't know what he's going to say. So I decided I want Nadim to listen to it instead of me because I'm too much of a coward. And he'll tell me if he's mad, if he's not mad. Okay, don't listen. Don't play it to the mic. Play it to your ear so that we don't hear what he says.
ما حدا هيسمع بس أنا يعني.
Okay, it's a 43-second voice note. God damn.
I have the right to smell like سؤال.
Like, you're gonna have to tell me. Tell me. Listen to it. Do you want me to leave the room in case?
Okay.
I'm gonna leave just in case. Okay. I don't want to hear this.
بقول لك شو قرا بتسمع انا بقول لك بوزيتيف تسمع يعني
It's good, positive.
ايه super.
There's nothing to be worried about.
لا لا لا
Would he be upset if we played it here, يعني, for the people to hear?
لا انا ما بحس يعني اسمعوا شوف مثلا انت تسمعه ما في شيء رواي ما تخاف.
He was nice.
Yeah,
he
was
wasn't
really
upset.
nice.
He
لا
wasn't-
لا
all right, perfect. You see, Jad's a nice guy. That's
he
why.
is صراحة.
That's why we like him. Excuse me. طيب, we're gonna play it for everyone to hear, I guess.
هاي هلا شفت كنت عم بحضر حلقتك انا وراجع على الطريق وشفت انه حكي عن البارت تبع تيك جوك. انا I have nothing to do مع هيدي السيجمنت والفيديو اللي انحط عن زلفي هو عن اوفرات weird offers ومش هو شخصيا يعني ما هن الشباب ما حدا بيعرف منه يعني I'm the only one اللي بعرفه من وراك. So ما كان القصد هو so it was the قصد كان العرض اللي عم يعمله يعني بقول بيطلع معك توم وشادر وتوم انه بس عم يتسألوا انه ليش عم بعيد التوم مرتين. That's it. amazing episode to keep it up.
Oh,
صراحة.
he's so sweet, man. Anjad, why did I
Jad, we
take?
love you.
We were Anjad be like, cheers. Why did I take 5 days to listen to this? Man, this is just goes to show you, Edma, ta'adid from this podcast, bro. I very rarely get nice, sweet messages like this one. They're always usually angry وزعلانين
بدنا sweet messages لأنتوني.
Thank you, Anjad. This was a very sweet message. Thank you, Jad. We were kidding, okay? Aslan, it's a very standard thing. Every talk show. Aslan, من زمان بلبنان, there was a guy with a ponytail. ما بتذكر the show تبع نسيت شو اسمه تبع تيبانياكي. What's his name again?
تبع منا وجور
شو اسمه؟
إلي شي.
ما اسمه no, the host تبع منا وجور شو اسمه؟
جان بيير رباط.
بيير رباط
بس بيلبق له جان.
بيير رباط he had a dude with the ponytail كان يطلع. He used to comment on the social media stuff. I think Wissam Kamal من كم سنة. Like there's always been a segment, even US talk shows, where someone comes out and they comment on what's happening on social media. So مش إنه I'm not claiming to have invented the social media commentary or reaction. Black is my show is inspired by other shows like H3H3 in the States that is like a very similar podcast to this. We were just kidding around because Zoulfy is a very specific character to this podcast.
We found him يعني.
No, kind of. I like to think we did. Yeah. Very sweet from Jad. Sorry I was so afraid to listen to this. Literally ما فتحته. I was afraid.
رد عليه هلا
بدد عليه بالله.
فرجينا شو هترد.
You're so sweet, dude. You're so sweet, dude. I was afraid of listening to this voice note.
There's a surprise in this episode.
For days. Check out the episode this week. You will like it. And here's هيدا أحلى قلب لأحلى جادو. OhMyJad.
يلا رابع مرة مزقف الحلقة.
يلا إيه a lot of clapping this week, folks. A lot of clapping. A lot of Nick, this was a nice de-stressed situation. خي. بس جاد في حدا بالكرو عندك عم بيقرط لي الشو. في حدا بالكرو عندكم عم بيحضر وعم بيقرط. خلص I'm gonna say it هلا with the fortitude.
I'm kidding. فويس نوت تاني لقينا معه.
I'm kidding. هلا شو بيك شو قلت يا كلب. Okay, خي, that's a relief. Now we can move on to the next topic with no stress. PromPosals, folks. Something's going crazy with these PromPosals. ما في غير PromPosal اليمين PromPosal الشمال. They're going viral على تويتر على تيك توك. كل ما نفتح السوشيال ميديا عم نشوف PromPosal جديد. Each one more elaborate than the other. يعني تبع ساندرو من سنة بطل شيء.
عن جد.
وين اشترى البيلبورد بدبي. ماشي. This is a guy landing بالبارابون شوفه. And the girl he's asking is nowhere to be found. يعني انتك he did all of this. استأجر طيارة عمل بارابون نط من غصة نزل ما في حدا. He's holding a sign. Will you go to prom? Or like it just says prom with a question mark.
ما عمل هو.
ونية. What did you say?
ونية. ما عمل هو.
ليك أنا بروح معك. ونية أنا بقول لك إيه.
جاء طيرو. طيرو دقتين يا كوتش.
برا حدك هون حد البيت.
بس مشي الحال. We got tweets via updates. مشي حالهم على فكرة. Here he is with his prom date. She even has a flare. جايب معها flare. What is going on? Anyways, congrats to the happy couple. Young love is always a beautiful thing to see.
عم يلعبوا فورتنايت كانوا.
اسمه Karl, by the way. Right from heaven, Carl flew down on earth only to ask Rita. So Karl and Rita, مبروك to Karl and Rita. We can name بلا زعيف. Enough زعيف this week. ما في. We have another prom-posal. هيدا فيديو هيدا we might have to mute it لأنه موزيك. بس كمان this is very fancy. Private jet.
Private jet.
هيدا أحلى ميوت لأحلى جيت. Rahim events? What is this called? Rahmi events. Let's watch this again because ما لحقت أحضر شو صار. What's that? Prom. Okay, there's a jet. They're in the jet. Oh, they're on the jet actually.
I guess وصلوا بيان prom.
They landed. Is he getting the bouquet of flowers? ما فهم. Okay, so anyways, very elaborate. فيها jet, فيها and فيها كم ألوف الدولار. Dad, I don't know. Dad must be doing well for himself or mom.
برو معقول.
And finally, Joy Queen, would you be my prom date? We got this brother right over here, this confident king. I don't know what this pose is, man. Open your eyes. تحط billboard على الطرقات. افتح عيونك. Why are you squinting, bro? Why are you
ليه ما
squinting?
حط صورتها برو؟ ليه حط صورته؟ أنا ليه مش صورتها وصورته يعني؟
تعرف هي إنه who's asking her?
Joy Queen.
She wants to know who's asking her. Would you be my prom date? أنا هلا when I went to prom, I went with my prom was a little bit complicated. And I used to have a girlfriend, a lovely girlfriend when I was 17. But I was 17 when I went to my prom. Her name was Celine. Hello, Celine. My first real life girlfriend and stuff. That was crazy, you know. We had broken up before prom because then I was traveling to the States to pursue my college education. So we were we had to break up. So we were each other's prom datesmen sine. So we still went to prom together. We were still on good terms. She won prom queen. I wasn't prom queen. جو سجعان ربح prom king. بتذكر كانوا بيمشوا انه بدنا نربح جو سجعان. And I didn't even want to be prom king. Don't get me wrong. My girlfriend was just very popular and very beloved. And I wasn't. I was just a regular guy. جو سجعان was like the basketball dude. Everyone was like, يلا بدنا نربح جو بدنا نربح جو. So not only did I go to prom with my ex-girlfriend, I had to watch her dance with someone else for the prom king and queen dance. I'm just standing there like this prom fucking sucks. Nah, it was fine. It was fine. Joe Sajan I love that dude. He's a lovely man. Sadine was great. انه يعني prom fucking sucks anyways, bro. But I didn't do any of that shit.
ليك انا صراحة بتذكر يعني لارا كانت my prom date جبت لها دونات واحدة كمان.
Brought her a donut?
بس برو لانه نسيت اصلا انه كان لازم نعمل PromPosals.
Did you at least rent a limo and stuff? Did you get
ماشي برو.
What?
انا بعد
my friends and I rented a limo. We had the whole we had the full
ايه بس انا
experience.
نهار البروم اوكي we rent a limo بس انه قبل
ايه for the prom day. I didn't rent a limo to ask her to prom. Of course not.
لا اوكي على البروم me and my friends and I يعني كلنا كان one limo.
Yeah.
بس in the PromPosal my PromPosal was one donut.
ما كان في ما كان في. It was like, hey, remember that deal we made a year ago? You owe me a prom. You're my prom date. Anyways, moving on to some sad news. Tragic news, actually. I don't mean to take this lightly, but come in. I saw these on Twitter. I figured I wanted to highlight them, but ما كتير في details. I gotta be honest with you guys. For both of these stories, they're very light on details. All I have is a couple of tweets. But they're kind of fucked up. So there was a ziplining accident. Again, there's just a few tweets. Okay, so I apologize for the lack of Haida. So the first tweet was from Rula El Halabi. She says zipline is not safe. Jad Thibian from Mazra'at al-Shuf falls to his death from a high altitude while ziplining in Lebanon. Zipline facility should be held responsible for gross negligence. She tags Walid R. Nassar. Allegedly, you know what I mean? I'm not saying the dude's responsible, but no, possibly, allegedly. Public safety should be taken seriously. Here's some photos of Jad, who, I mean, the photos of him are of him while ziplining, so it looks like something he's done multiple times. I don't know if he's a pro at something like this, but no, it's clear that it's something he's done before. So the fact that an accident happened could show that it's negligence, because he knows what he's doing. He's a pro. It's not the first time he does it. There is a tweet from Bilal, a quote tweet that says, "The stupid fuck running the facility is making a lot of money and should have changed the used line. He should be held accountable for murder." I saw another tweet somewhere, but I couldn't find it again, of someone saying someone had spoken to someone who does rescue missions on mountains and stuff. And he says that after every 20 missions, he changes his rope, even the really, really thick ropes, because so that could have been an issue. Maybe there's just حاطين حبل صار لهم شي 5 سنين. They don't give a shit. ما حدا قاريها, you know what I mean? And then eventually it just ripped. This is speculation on my end, folks. I don't know what happened. This was very tragic. So if you or someone else are considering doing something like this, maybe think twice. This is a good tweet from Confused Lebanese. She says, Allah yarhamu ويصبر أهله. Sorry, I'm going to kind of butcher this. بس إنه
صبر أهله.
What she says makes sense. She said من بعد الأزمة بال 2019 وقفت أعمل أي activity بلبنان بدها صيانة. صيانة means maintenance. Yeah, so صيانة means maintenance basically. Anything that needs maintenance, she stopped. So she says مدينة الملاهي يعني amusement park, zip line, jet ski, parapente لأنه كله مستعد يساوي على ضميره ويأمر بحياة الناس كرمال ربحه الشخصي. She's absolutely right. People on Jed will, at this point, and it's all about gain, making any sort of money that they can. A lot of people got screwed over من بعد الهيدا, so they're trying to make up for their money any way they can. Saving a few pennies here, a few dollars here, if it means not changing a zip line. She's right. Hatta when we went to Dream Park like a year ago, me and Noor and Elijah, I was like, is this safe? Like, you know, chances are nothing is going to happen to me. But on Jed, what is maintenance like in a country like this where muffy regulations, muffy laws, and accidents happen in fucking Disneyland and shit. يعني تخيلوا الباركس بلبنان شو بده يصير. So she's right. I think anything بده maintenance, like she said, كله بده صيانة. ما لازم ينعمل بلبنان. حتى بقولكم يعني ليميت يعني getting on a Middle East airline بتخوف شوي بس the fact that they're part of like Sky Alliance or whatever the fuck. So في I think other oversight من برا. بس كمان the food, the أكل that's on Middle East airlines هلا فيه دود and stuff. So God rest this man's soul. يعني R.I.P. Jad Tebian. I'm sure he was an awesome dude with a lot of life left to live. This is very tragic, very sad. Sorry for the buzzkill stories. يعني this is another very, very sad and tragic story. Lana tweeted this out. Lebanon, the death of 7-year-old Muhammad Istanbuli affected by a prank that a group of content creators were filming for views. They were dressed in black and held swords in their hands to intimidate and terrify people. The child's heart stopped because of a severe nervous shock. This kid, first of all, looks adorable. He's a 7-year-old boy. Again, I don't know how to double check or confirm any of this story, because there's a tweet تحت, there's a video of his family praying over the casket. I don't want to show it because it's kind of sad and it's a little bit disturbing. I don't know how true the cause of death was. If you read some of the comments, people are asking how did this happen. The lady says 2 days ago, so on May 13th. She's claiming it happened on May 13th. One of the comments that I liked said لأنه الإخوات شرموطة, which I agree with. بس إنه déjà, I gotta say, I hate pranks. All sorts of pranks. Prank content on the internet is horrible. It's very annoying. You're putting yourself in danger. You're putting other people in horrible situations. There's a YouTuber in the States that got shot in the stomach like a few weeks ago. لأنه كان عم بيلحق واحد in a mall trying to do a prank. The guy was like, stop fucking following me. After a few minutes, he just took out a gun and shot him in the stomach. هلا أكيد in the States, it's a whole other thing. Everyone has a gun. You probably don't need to shoot the guy. But a lot of these pranks, they go very far. And I'm shocked that a lot more people don't get killed and stuff in pranks. But هون to approach a young little boy, man, and to scare him literally to death. This is so tragic. R.I.P. Muhammad Istanbuli. I hope horrible things happen to these content creators if the story is true. If you have any details about the story, please share them in the comments. I'd love to know a little bit more about this. And if I can highlight a little bit more about this. But this is very tragic. Very, very tragic. I just thought I would highlight it because if you're out there trying to make prank content, don't do it because it could literally cost lives, man.
Where, bro? There's a YouTuber كمان, bro. أهبل بروح. He does pranks with gangsters USA. Like legit.
Most prank content is fake on YouTube. Most of it, 80 or 85%, the people that go into like a dangerous black neighborhood and start screaming racist shit.
Kind of.
Most of those aren't real. Most of these are not real because you would get killed, rightfully so. Moving on to something a little less depressing. We got a new kid, new child labor, folks. New child labor account. These are always. I'm always happy to find out, to discover, new accounts. This is called Rabia Newilne. This kid is kind of a legend. عنده كتير attitude. Check this out.
بيبيعوه كيس الدولفي 50 60 ألف، بس عم خيط الربيع 35 ألف. كيس قلوبات مشكل الأحمر عم يبيعوه اياه 650 ألف 550، بس من خيط الربيع 450 ألف.
شا؟
تعال قرب على براد البوزة.
ما انتبهت على الاسعار.
لوح البوزة الثلج عم يبيعوك اياه 40 35، بس مع خيط الربيع 25 ألف. الحقني. تعال فنجان القهوة عم يبيعوك اياه 40 45 ألف، بس من خيط الربيع 30 ألف. يلا روح.
He looks like my handyman معلم جهاد. كتير بيشبهه bro. It's so distracting. It looks like a little boy version of the guy that comes ويظبط لي shit here at home. We love معلم جهاد by the way. هو ساعدنا على هو كلهم when I moved back here. He's a legend. He's a fucking legend.
زقيف.
لا ما ضروري نزقف معلم جهاد. هيدي another video.
تا جبت لك عرض خاص بس من عن خيك الربيع. هيدي معلمي ما فيك تجيبها. المازة كبيرة مع كيس تشيبس دولسي مع كيس بزر، بس من عن خيك الربيع 290 ألف. هيدي معلمة ما فيك تجيبها. يلا روح.
برو كتير غالي الزلمة.
ما عم انتبه على الاسعار. شو كيس دولسي وكيس فستق بقد ايه؟
290 ألف.
دولسي ما لازم دولسي بيقرف كاتشيبس يعني. نو اوفنس لدولسي.
دودو قبل كيس الكاستانيا قال حقه عم يبيعوك اياه ب 650 ألف.
لا مش هالقد يا ربيع ناولني ولو. هون شوف.
مرحبا شباب، كيفكم؟ منيح؟ توصلوا هون عند ربيع ناولني حد ابو حسان برج حمود، مكان اكسبريس، حدك وين ما بدك. توصلوا لهون بالراد البوزة كاستانيا من جميع الدولسي. بنرجع بنفوت لجوا. انواع الفودكا شو ما بدكم بتلاقوا هون. ويسكي فودكا نمبر 1 عرق
كحول.
جميع الدخان بتلاقوا هون. الدحات كليبر، تمبك ما تمبك، سانيتا، مشروبات ما مشروبات، كل شيء بتلاقوا هون. حدك وين ما بدك. ربيع حسن
يعني دكين خيي.
حسن برج حمود.
يعني دكين شو يا ربيع يعني شو في المحل there isn't in any other store يعني. شو عم تعمل
دكين برو عنده دخان
يعطيك العافية. he's a good hard working kid يعني. he should be working
عشان نروح نعمل نحن ماركتينج نشتغل.
لا شو خيي
جيبه خليه يصور لك.
anyways عنا التيكيز باد بوي برجر. اشتقنا له للتيكيز صرنا زمان. هيدي الباد بوي.
ايش الزبون قال لي يا خيي لك انا من جماعه الباد بويز، قال لي شفت عندك على المنيو باد بوي برجر، عملنا اياها يا خيي بس بلا بندوره مشويه. قلت له تكرم. بلش بخبزتنا مايونيز تشيبس تشيدر.
انت باد بوي اليوم كنت حاطط شي ستوري على الانستا. باد بوي ما باد بوي.
باد بوي
بننزل هلا باللحمه المسقسقه الفريش، تحمست عنا شوي الموزاريلا، وهلا بنشيل هالطبقه المخمليه يا ريس بس للباد بوي يا معلم.
Elijah used to like how he says mozzarella.
وهيك المنظر اخر شيء.
عم تحكي كانه فعلا
سأناله
على زواج طيب
مع سويت Elijah.
ولا اشتقنا كتير.
بس وقت انت هون بفكر بإيلايجا. لا عم بمزح. لا بس انه قال لي انه he's busy. He's been busy for 2 weeks with work Elijah folks يعني. بس صار editor هلا. اشتقنا له. He loves it. وانت تيكيز كان يقول موتزاريلا Elijah used to smile.
كان يقعد هون برو.
I miss that smile. Little Elijah smiling.
Yeah.
We have your smile though. مبسوطين فيك انت. you get nominated for Cannes Festival. هيداك شو بيعمل. ناجي زكريا. عنا ناجي زكريا folks عم بيحكي على الفول. I know we had a long Naji video but he's been popping lately. Spitting facts. بس كمان I'm starting to think Naji Zakaria doesn't understand how restaurants and margins work. Yeah. It's like he's discovering things that everybody knew their whole lives. That yes, you go to a restaurant, you have to pay for the electricity. You know what I mean? They can't just have supermarket prices. لأنه they have bills to pay. يا ناجي.
الله معكم يا جماعة. مثل العادة ابني طلع عباله يتروق صحن فول. قلت له تكرم عينك يا بيي. تعرف أنا ما ببخل عليك وما بخلي شيء بعينك. قال لي يا بيي في مطعم فوال معروف ما رح اذكر وين، ابو حسب الله ابو شكر الله عم ببيع صحن الفول يا جماعه ب 300,000 ليره. مش معقول شو رخيص صحن الفول ب 300,000 ليره. من المعروف انه الفول من ارخص انواع الحبوب واعشات عحيله وعم بيطعموه للدجاج. بس ممكن هيدا الفوال صاحب المطعم هو عم يزرع الفول بايده وعم بيسقيهم ما ورد وما زهر حتى عم يبيعوا هالقد رخيص.
قبل ما نكمل just commentating on his fashions. What do you think of his eye shirt, لابس eye shirt, which is very tight around his chest area. It's a very tight shirt يعني بحس. What do you think about the look?
He's stylish bro.
You like it?
شوي يعني.
He's looking kind of you know, it's pretty
خبله البودي hair.
It's a little risque, I think. I wish you see his shorts, so he likes short shorts.
It's daring.
الكومبو هيدا هلا tight wife beater with the short shorts would be a sight to behold.
كتر خيره يعني صحن الفول ب 300,000 ليرة. قلت له أنا بعمل لك يا بي صحنين فول مش صحن واحد.
عم تتخيل الصوت قد إيه عالي ببيته؟
وهيدا صحن حلال لفوق يا جماعة والله العظيم ما كلفوني اثنيناتهم هودي الصحنين مع زيت وتوم وحامض 25 30,000 ليرة. رغيف خبز 6,000 ليرة يا جماعة. 26 36,000 ليرة. 36 صحن خضرة راس بندورة حبتين فجل شوية لفت بصل صغيرة
شو قيمتهم هون؟
نعناع
ما بينحكى فيهم.
قرنين فول حبتين زيتون يا جماعة لك بلا بلا خضرة والله العظيم.
ايه والله
عملت لهم حسابهم تقريبا بحدود 10-12,000 ليرة.
برو الزلمة وين وقف الزمن عنده؟
كل هالترويقة يا جماعة 50,000 ليرة ممكن 60,000 ليرة حد أقصى. صحن واحد عنده يا جماعة 300,000 ليرة يعني صحنين 600,000 ليرة ما كلفوني 60,000 ليرة. خليه يعملوا حملة علي يا عمي العالم بعد. خلي أنا غلطان شي يا عمي؟ ليش لحتى أروح حد 600,000 ليرة وبمقدوري أعملهم أنظف وأطيب وأوفر بالبيت تاكل العيلة كلها وبيصمد معنا قرشين لحتى نضاين لآخر الشهر. ولك مثل العادة يا جماعة ترويقة مثل هيدي بتشبع جمل.
Bro, I'm sorry, plus my reactions are starting to like just suck. I'm just watching shit and smiling along with you. I don't know what to say anymore, but so it's like, you know, yeah, of course, it's the most obvious thing, bro. كل حياة مش بس هلا من بعد الأزمة يعني. It's always been cheaper to go to the supermarket. قبل من 5 سنين ايه بتدفع 10 $12 $15 البرجر بمطعم. تعمله بالبيت هيكلفك $3. Everybody knows that, bro. Stop, you can't يعني.
انا بس بحب بشيل شي مرة اروح ويعملها لايف قدامي البرفورمانس تبعه بس لاسمع الصوت عن جد قد ايه هذا.
برو كمان بيكذب like ابنك ان بده هو بده بده ياكل هو بده انا هو عباله صحن فول. ابني قال لي بيي بدي صحن فول. هو بده صحن فول. It's just Naji that wants it. هو شبق الصحنين. He's putting it all on his son. ابنه بغل شفنا ابنه. His son is a monster. بس انه بحس this is just Naji bro. حرام مرته كمان كل نهار she's like خلص يا ناجي طلب هالدليفري طلب هالساندويش حل عني الصروف شي 200,000. عن جد هيدا اذا بتاخده على مطعم هي ور نايت
بيجن برو بيجن.
قد ايه صحن الحمص؟ لا انا بعمله بالبيت يا اخي فهمنا في تعمله بالبيت وحياة الله
بس كل هلا
we're just enjoying the family time. ما في good fun family time مع ناجي. فليو فوكس حكينا عن الفليو جماعة الماضية. هيدا نيو برودكت من عند الدكتور فود وشروق. I didn't even want to talk about this to be honest with you, but I was like, what the fuck is Flio? I just found a video that kind of explains what it is. قلت بنحضره إذا بدكم أو يعني ما بعرف. I was interested in knowing what it was.
أنا بشيء.
This lady explains it finally.
هيا حلوين كيفكم؟ كمان اليوم جبت لكم أجدد صنف من عند دكتور فود. هذا اللي طالع ترند فليو. سعره بس 380,000 وكتير طيب بنصحكم تدوقوه.
380,000
بتشبه كريمة البوينو والفليك اللي عليه بعقد.
اسمع شو قالت basically it's like كريمة البوينو. ما تحكي انت وإلايجا عندكم هدية تحكوا بالوقت الغلط. تعملوا comment you have a gift of when you shouldn't speak during the video تحكوا. She said basically it tastes like the cream that is the filling of the bueno.
Okay.
I like Kinder Bueno. I don't know if I would want to eat a whole spread. Like the cream works with the cookie and the chocolate thing on top. Like this sounds disgusting to be honest and it looks disgusting. بس هنرجع نسمعها بس لأنه.
هيا حلوين كيفكم؟ كمان اليوم جبت لكم أجدد صنف من عند دكتور فود. هذا اللي طالع ترند فليو. سعره بس 380,000 وكتير طيب بنصحكم تدوقوه. الكريمة بقلبه بتشبه كريمة البوينو والفليك اللي عليه بعقد.
380,000. Now's a good time to say it.
300 وشو
300 وشو. Anyways, هلا speaking of هلا we're gonna get to spreads.
شو basically it's a spread مع flakes
مع
يعني.
Danway. ما بعرف شي بالعالم شكله بيقرف. They got a dog. Let's watch this. I think she's pregnant again because there's a video of her buying baby stuff, but they went and bought a dog, which I find horrible. Adopt, don't shop, folks. I don't know why it's such a complicated thing. It's the easiest rule to live by. Okay, there are so many animals out there in the streets that need loving homes, loving families. I adopted my cat. It was the greatest decision I ever made. Adopt a pet. Don't go buying pets, okay? Because you're just going to encourage these breeders to make more of these animals and all these other unloved pets that are alone out in the streets in the cold. They need a loving family. They can't get one.
دكتور فود بدي اجيب كلب
بيعوج
اكيد ما بنوي.
طيب يلا تعال يعطيكم العافيه. هيدا احلى هيدا.
هدول كيوت ترى بحرك دالي.
حرام poor little puppies.
You're happy boy. So cute. طب انا شو اعمل في هاي الحالة؟ Hi buddy. Dogs give you happiness حقيقة. Hey.
Oh, look at that shaking, terrified dog.
خلاص هو هيدا.
Daddy.
Hello buddy. Welcome to our family.
Daddy. هذا كله دراي فود.
بدنا ندربه اكيد يعني مش حنخليه هيك.
شو هيدا فليو؟
كم مرة مشط لتدي
Looks like dog food.
مرة بالنهار نمشط.
كم مرة بظهره بالنهار؟
يعني على القليلة مرتين ثلاثة ينزل هو على الطريق.
بدي أحسن طريقة برأيك as a professional لحتى أخليه fully trained بعد لنقول شهرين.
أول ما ناخده على البيت ما نخليه يبرم بكل البيت، فنحن بنعمل له مثل.
Everything is content. Getting it. يعني هلا they're gonna رح يحلبوا له هالكلب المعطر صار content for the next شهرين هلا.
ست
رح يفلقونا فيه لهالتدي المعطر.
So هيدي فيها smiley face. I like this one.
حرام bro, he has no choice.
عم يرجف برو الزلمه عارف بيعرفهم من ورا تيك توك.
Can you imagine not having a choice? You're being adopted by these two fucking psychos.
اللي هن السناكس تبع الكونج اللي خاصين فيها.
خلينا ننقي له perfume.
ايه perfume هيك بده perfume عمره شهرين الكلب.
بدي اجيب له شامبو.
هيدا الشامبو.
بدي اسالك كل قد
مش ما فيك تحممه اول فتره؟
او كل قد
ليك ما بعرف. I don't know shit about dogs to be honest with
twice per week. يلا ننقي صحن للاكل وصحن للمي لتدي.
جيبوا ستانلس ستيل للنظافه.
لك stainless اكيد هيدي ليك. Why does everyone say stainless? I know stainless is weird for people to say. Stainless. No stainless. It's a stupid thing to complain about. I know, but it's a little pet peeve of mine. Stainless, boneless.
Stainless.
واحد boneless على stainless.
Stainless. It's sick.
Stainless. Sexy.
في مطاعم بيستقبلوا كلاب.
جايز اكتبوا لنا بالكومنتس اي محلات بيستقبلوا كلاب عندكم في لبنان. رح ناخذ تادي ونروح على البيت وحنخبركم اكيد الفيديوز الثانيين كيف الحياة الجديدة مع تادي. The Bulldog Pet Shop.
هون بجديدة على الطريق العام.
وهيدا كادو.
Bro, what a disaster.
برو ما تتركيه اول جمعة يعني.
Bro, it's gonna be a disaster. Can you imagine Shrouq trying to take care of a dog, bro? Like, I'm sorry, like this couple is a walking disaster. Everything they touch turns to shit. يعني هن يهتموا بكلب المعطر هالكلب يعني. Oh my god, I feel so bad for this poor pet.
Shit,
Not
bro.
only do I feel bad for the dog, apparently she's pregnant again. Now they're bringing the baby into this world. يعني god damn, is this baby gonna have some problems, some mental issues. Oof.
تعالوا نجهز للبيبي حنا.
I'm so excited. عم دور على السرير
الله
لحنا.
يستر.
Stroller, car seat, all the main things. حتى خزانة.
كل شيء موجود.
I love that.
حلو موضوع.
بتي اللي بيكون فيني next to me.
Why are you getting a dog and a baby at the same time? That's such weird. That's such weird timing. Get the dog first and get a baby in a year, or you know what I mean, or have the baby then get a dog. بيناتهم زيت الوقت.
هيدا سعره $575.
From a content strategy كمان, you know. حلبوها شوي اكثر.
انا بدي افهم مين هيدا برو اللي بيلحقوا على كل فاكينج محل بيصوروا قاير بيحظوا.
انا كمان what I hate, and I think I may have said this before, this editing style that they do, like these quick cuts, they work. This style works for a 20-30 second video. You can't edit a 3-minute video the way you edit a 20-30 second video. انا بيوجع لي راس هيدا الستايل where like it keeps cutting. And you shift like these perspectives. It's very abrupt. Again, 10, 20, 30 second video, it works. Once you're doing a 2.5 minute vlog of you, عم تشتري كل شيء فيه equipment للبيبي, don't edit it like this because it's unwatchable.
محله.
I like the idea.
توصلي لها المي دايركت على قلبها؟
دغري هي بالسو، هيدي ادجستبل. والفرجة 3 ليفلز تطلع وتنزل. بعد الخصم 1150. عندنا هيدي الروكينج تشير 450، next to me 575.
عجبتك سانشاين؟
عجبني السيت او السرير تبع البيبي. الروكينج تشير اي لايك ات.
خليه خلص.
جاهز للدفع جوزي دايما.
بس انا عجبتني اول وحده اللي اجرنا اياها.
Alright, that's enough. That's enough.
لانه الجراي تبعه اغمق منهم.
That's enough. We're not gonna, again, like I said, we're not gonna try Flio. Anyways, مبروك على البيبي first of all. يعني
مبروك.
You know, I don't know what to say about babies. I like babies, I guess. You know what I mean? I don't know if I want one myself, but no. Good luck for. I feel bad for Teddy right now. You know what I mean? I'll believe the baby when I see it, but Teddy, his life, he's in danger. Teddy's life is in danger. You remember that lady who used to pierce cats? بحس شروق بتاخده لتeddy بكرة piercing. بحس she's like, she's like, let's pierce the dog kind of person. You know?
الكلب.
بحس I have a feeling.
خبره شروق عم تركض على الدوغ دوغي.
Oh doggy, yeah doggy. Anyways, it's time for the main event of this episode, folks. And I shouldn't have taken my throat medication. Fucked with my taste buds, but it's time to try this Danway spread, folks. First of all, let's watch the video that inspired this segment. عالسريع يوس. وينو اللحوة هيدا عنا الدرويش. أنا يعني to at least try it.
نوتيلا مين ما بيعرفها. دانواي انا من الناس اللي ما كنت اعرفها مع انه انا بشتغل بالدومين، بس كثير من الناس عملت لي كومنتس انه كرمال نجربه ونقارنه بالنوتيلا. رح بلش فيه تشوف اذا رح يعطيني اللذه يلي كنت اخذها من النوتيلا، لانه انا هيدا كرشي كله من وراه. هلا النوتيلا حتى لو بدكم تنتقدوني، كل الناس يلي بتعرفني بتعرف قد ايه عندي مصداقيه، انه انا حدا بعطي رايي بكل موضوعيه. دانواي سبريد حبيته اكثر. قد ايه واحد بس يكون لبناني بيكون فخور انه هيدي الشركه عملت هيدا البرودوي يلي هو كتير طيب. سمحت لنفسها هي من ورا الكاليتي تبعها انه تتقارن بغير سبريدات.
Them are fighting words and is saying that يعني بتعرفوا Nutella is the standard of chocolate spreads. ما في dessert.
The Bible, bro.
الديزرتس بلبنان they're either Nutella based or Oreo based. كل dessert فيه either Nutella or Oreo. ما في. It's the standard of standards. It is the king of kings. يعني when there's a hazelnut shortage in Turkey, it's because of Nutella. You know what I mean? It's because the world runs on Nutella. We are addicted. We need that shit. It is delicious. Okay? So I've gone ahead and bought a jar of Danway just to compare. I did not buy Nutella. Okay, I felt who doesn't know what Nutella tastes like? Do you know? Do you need to taste Nutella to know what it tastes like? I can close my eyes. I know what Nutella. I can taste Nutella. Okay, we're just gonna taste this. Also, I've cut out sweets and I'm trying to really cut back on this shit ever since I started boxing. So I don't want this shit in my house. Okay, because I'm gonna eat it. This is what's gonna happen if I have this and a jar of Nutella in my house. So ما كان بدي اشتري. Just first, before we get into this, I got a comment on an older. Like yesterday on an old clip of me reacting to some Darwish video, and it's from Gabriel Fernene, who I've met once. He's an interesting dude. He collects like old magazines and stuff. I sell vintage comics, as you guys know. We've connected on this stuff before. But anyway, he left this comment. He said on a Darwish video, he said, "Stop giving credit to influencers promoting toxic and carcinogen products to kids on TikTok or any other platform. I know this is the least of our problems in Lebanon, but still, it is a problem." I never really thought about that, but yeah, I know a lot of the content, I guess, does promote all these sweet, sugary products and stuff. You know what I mean? We don't talk about this stuff too often. With the video that you commented on, Gabriel, was like a year old. But no, good point. I guess this topic, it's just I'm talking about the Nutella. So I want to know for a fact. I don't encourage anyone to eat this stuff. It's basically spreadable candy. Eat healthy, folks. Anyways, let's try this. Okay, I got 2 spoons here. Do you want me to get bread or something? Oh no, we just pure out of the jar. Get yourself here. Try it first. No, I'm sick. Get yourself a little. You're gonna have to rip it though.
حسيت حالي بدكتور فود فيديو. يا
دلنا اياها شوفها. Like the texture is already fucked up. The texture looks fucked up. again, we're comparing to Nutella, مش Hazella and all these other shits.
I think it's تخيل كأنه the hazelnut تبع Dr. Food, the green one, بس عملوه على spread. يعني هالقد أول hazelnut فيه وكتير condensed.
Ah, really? So it doesn't taste as good as Nutella?
No.
Well, then this is made in Lebanon. أنا Danway iceberg بعرف إنه بيعملوا ice cream from what I know in the milkshakes.
هو التلج, ice cream والتلج.
Yeah, and they make those milkshakes. I thought it was a Danish company, to be honest with you.
ليك منه مش طيب, بس إنه منه أطيب شيء بالعالم.
Like Nutella has a very specific structure. It's kind of like oily when you first open it up. This is kind of dry. مش dry, but no, it's less oily. It looks drier. I don't know if that makes any sense. Take a little look at that spoonful. Let's try it though. Oh, it does taste like Nutella.
It does, مش كتير.
Oh yeah.
بس كتير قوي من نوتيلا, فهمت شو قصدي؟ يعني كتير condensed.
This tastes a lot like Nutella. I gotta say, bro.
بس الهيزلنut كتير قوي فيه.
Nutella tastes a lot like hazelnut, bro. You don't know what Nutella tastes like?
كمبلا بس إنه
You don't know what Nutella tastes like. I thought, dude, I was ready to shit on this and be like, this is total bullshit. Especially when you ate it. I don't think your taste buds work.
بركة. عليك كنت عم بشرب بيبسي.
Try another one with the bottom tip of the spoon. This tastes a lot like Nutella. The texture is a little bit different. I don't know about the sugar content, if it's the same, but this does taste a lot like Nutella. They're like 95% of the way there, which is shocking. Hello, it is crazy to me.
تقريبا. It's like 80% تقريبا Nutella.
More and more. It's like 85, 90%. It's so close. It's just the texture that's a little bit different. The texture is less creamy. It's less oily.
بس فيها هيزلنut أكتر بكتير من نوتيلا. أنا أكيد من هالشيء.
This is weird. I wouldn't buy this over Nutella. First of all, just let's look at the price difference. This is a 350 gram jar. Nutella, $3.23. For 350 grams of this, it's $2.16. There's okay, $1 is, it depends. It could be a big difference, but no, between Nutella, which is a internationally renowned brand, and Danway اللي معمول بلبنان, $1 difference isn't enough. I think this should be like half the price of Nutella. If they can get this to a price point. Let's put on my Shark Tank hat a little bit. My Mr. Wonderful hat. My Mark Cuban hat. If you can get the price point down to half the price of Nutella, you can, you're going to lower your margins, but you're going to move a lot more volume. And you get a little bit more market share. But this is shocking. This is, I was not expecting this.
Yeah, منه مش طيب, بس أنا حسيته أكتر condensed. Nutella, sweetness كمان.
I'm surprised, yo. This tastes a lot like Nutella. It's not 100% of the way there. Again, if I had to choose, I would buy Nutella. Again, considering the price, if there was a crazy difference in price, and if Nutella all of a sudden said بكلف whatever $8 for a small jar, and a small jar this is $2 or $3, then this is a no-brainer. I would say now that when you go into like the 600 gram jar, the Nutella is like $6. Danway is $4. Only there's a bit more of a price difference. $2. Danway could make a bit more sense. Look, I'm just surprised. I don't know what to say. I'm shocked, folks. If you want to give this a try, and this is not sponsored by Danway. This is I got curious by watching the Darwish video. I'm shocked. I'm lost for words, folks. I'm speechless.
Haddad?
Trying to make it dramatic for the folks. CellTell, folks. We got أنا CellTell ليك ما كتير بقدر أحكي عنه. Ever since I found interacting with them to be a little bit douchey for the Do Not Worry Awards. So I don't care for him much. But I enjoyed this video because he got his ass beat.
لحظة يا أخي عم بفحص الآيفونات اللي وصلت هلا إذا عن نفخة ولا مش عن نفخة إذا ولا لا. هلا حبيبي هلا.
أنت كسر ربك بياسر هون؟
أنا كسر ربك.
شو عندك تليفونات فرجيني قال لك.
هلا بعد وصل آيفونات عم بفحص إذا عن نفخة ولا لا.
فرجيني شو عندك؟
موجود كل شيء اللي بدك إياه. لحظة.
كسر ربك بياسر. كسر ربك بياسر. بنات ربك كسر ربك بياسر. بنات ربك.
Bro, طفى اللمبة. He hit the lamp. انطفت. رجع يدور. يعني he hit it once. انطفت. رجع للشبكة. It turned on again. هلو كان عم بيحكي عن النفخة عم بيلطش إنه هو منفوخين his muscles.
ما فهمت شو قصده بنفخة. I think it's a new هيك بنفخه ايفون.
Anyways, it was nice seeing him getting his ass beat شوي. كتير.
Why is it always the iPhone by the way?
النمبر 1 فون خي بدك ستاتس بلبنان بدك ايفون شو حامل لي اندرويد مثل البيزنت. عم بمزح انا guys I've had an Android for many years. I do have an iPhone now making me better than most of you again. I'm kidding. عم نمزح يا جماعه عم نمزح ولا.
كان عندك هيدا مان تك اختك كان تليفونك انت. The blue one.
ايه خلص هيدا 4 سنين داين. I bought it for $280 داين 4 سنين. لا اندرويد بلبه صيني. Folks, this next topic and the final topic, I just wanted to talk about this. My dad sent me this on WhatsApp, and it just reminded me. I'm like, this is what happens when you merge Lebanese boomers and artificial intelligence. This is the kind of cursed shit they come up with. Baby versions of our politicians. Yani, where do I even begin? Again, this just screams, this oozes boomer. You know what I mean? This kind of art, this kind of humor. Again, this is what happens. يعني Lebanese boomer بتعطيه AI tool بتعطيه mid journey بتعطيه DALL-E 2. Lebanese هون as baby ما بعرف they can't help themselves. They always want to see Lebanese politicians برج ومبلات. We love seeing them as babies. But the most disturbing part is that Nabih Birr as a baby is like actually speaking to my soul. And look at this little baby. He looks like either one of the 7 dwarves be Snow White. He looks like a hobbit. All the other ones look cursed and look exactly like, and not real. Maybe Jumblat looks a little bit interesting. He also looks kind of like one of the 7 dwarfs. But Nabih Birr, bro, like his nose and his rosy little cheeks. And again, I hate this because it kind of normalizes these these evil monsters basically, and like makes them cute and makes you go like, oh, but he's no. This is not. You're never supposed to look at these people and go like, oh. But for some reason, bro, little baby Nabih Birr is making me go like, oh, and I hate this. So boomers, please stop using artificial intelligence to make cursed shit like this. We don't need to look at this. Who's the guy in the middle? هيدا مين هو هيدا؟
هيدا سعد الحريرة.
هيدا سعد? No way, bro. It looks nothing like him.
بلا bro.
Really?
صنديحته.
I don't know. I don't see it.
فوق سمير جعجع I guess على اليمين.
He kind of looked like Gibran Basil شوي هيدا for me at first. But it does look like a Samir.
zoom شوي.
No, it does look like Samir Jaja.
لا أكتر سمير.
بس نبيه برر bro, baby نبيه برر. This is cursed. And with that, I think that's it. Yeah, that was it. That was it. God bless you guys. Thank you so much for watching our episode. I hope it was fun. I think it was a little bit random, but no, hey, you know. Thanks again to our brand new patrons. Hashtag always worried. Again, who I think is my cousin Sarah Jane. Sarah Jane, merci, je t'embrasse, and much love. Fouad Bouharib, Joyce Kallas, and Maroon Bouslayman, a superhero patron. We thank you guys for joining us. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Some other blonde patrons, like Hassan Rida, Malik UX, Mirna Zakaria, Mustafa Kalo, and Saumon Fumé. Thank you so much. Superhero patrons like Dani Karam, Mustafa Wehbe, Moka Bara, and Rami Gharib. And our got-tier patrons, Jessica and Rifat Fakih and Burgery, the greatest burgers over there in Tripoli. Don't forget to buy our Do Not Worry cocktail from Stirred Not Shaken's Instagram page. It is a delicious fruity drink. Every bottle you buy supports the podcast. The first $100 that we make in our cut goes to Nadim. So you want to support Nadim? Buy the bottle. What else we got? Like the video, leave a comment. Engage with this video, engage with this channel, help us grow. Subscribe to the channel, become a Do Not Warrior. And as always, folks,